Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, an amazing week for me. No loss days at all. All the days were profitable in some or the other manner, and I'm ending the week with 3.2% profits on my total capital. I will put the screenshot right now on the screen. So yeah, that was a quick recap of how our week went. Amazing week. I'm expecting an even better week, an even better coming week, because I'm gonna finally double my trading quantity. Since this July was like the first time I was trying intraday option selling, and it went amazing. I was trying first time with my own money, so I was like, okay, let's go a little bit slow. Let's only deploy half of our quantity. So yeah, it went amazing, and now I'm gonna deploy full quantity in. I'm going to deploy full quantity in this month and coming months, and I'm hoping for this to be an even better month for me. But let's see how things go. First of all, what are we expecting for next week? How are we expecting? Are we expecting a very bullish week? Yes, definitely. See, first of all, you gotta understand in Nifty that there might be a very big trend change right now, because see, what was happening in this Nifty is that we weren't able to cross previous swings. In a weekly chart, if you see, we weren't able to cross previous swings, but this time it's different. This week we crossed the previous swing of 16,800, and we've closed above it very strongly, right? The only resistance, that possible resistance that could have been a problem for us, would have been this 200 moving average in Nifty, but we crossed it. Rather, we took support from it and went up on Friday. So what can we expect for next week? See, first of all, you gotta see in weekly chart, there is really no resistance till 17,800 levels. Like, there is really, like, it's completely a very fast area for Nifty to move. So what I'm expecting is that we can easily see 17,800 level in this coming week, I think, because see, we are already in a very good momentum, right? So I'm expecting this momentum to continue this week, and I'm expecting for us to reach close to 17,700, 17,800 levels till this trend line. So that's like the target that you can at least expect from Nifty. After that, it may or may not break. That we'll need to see how things go near a trend line. So for my positional guys, once we cross 17,200, I think you guys can initiate a positional trade till 17,700 levels. It's gonna give you an easy 600 points. I'm sorry, it's gonna give you an easy 500 points move on the upside. As for Bank Nifty, what can we expect? See, Bank Nifty again, it's near this trend line. It has actually broken the trend line. Bank Nifty has actually broken the trend line this week, and it has kind of like closed near the trend line. So what can we expect? See, till 38,800 this swing, there is again no resistance for Bank Nifty. 38,000 may act as a resistance, but talking from the swings perspective, there is really no resistance for Bank Nifty, because we've actually broken the trend line also, right? It's not like we were below the trend line. This week has gone above the trend line. So what I'm expecting for next week is that we can easily touch 38,800 very fast. I think this 1,000 point momentum that is going to come, it's going to come very fast, right? So what you positional guys can do, what positional trades you can take is, once we cross 37,800 or the Friday's high, right? Once we cross the Friday's high of 37,750, and we give a closing up in 1 hour time frame above it, right? So say I'm going to give you a small example of what I'm saying. Say we open somewhere over here and we make a green candle like this. Once we get a closing about 37,750, you guys can initiate a positional trade till 38,800 while keeping the low of this candle as your stop loss. I'm gonna post, if I'm gonna take a positional trade in Bank Nifty or Nifty, I'm gonna post it on my Telegram channel. So again, you guys can go ahead and subscribe to my Telegram channel so that you guys can also uh, trade with me and make money. Yeah. So yeah, that was for the weekly chart. What about intraday? How can we trade? How can we trade in intraday? So again, I was expecting Bank Nifty to be way more bullish than Nifty, but again, Bank Nifty still underperformed even on Friday, which I was not expecting. But again, anyways, once we cross 37,550, you guys can take a trade till 37,737.40 levels. That would be your first target. The momentum is going to come very easily, and there's going to be a very good momentum in Bank Nifty. What for the downside, once we cross 37,350 levels, you guys can initiate a trade till 37,220, 200 levels. And as for, say, if you open with a very big gap down, wait for this low to be crossed, wait for 37,200 to be crossed. Once we sustain below 37,200, you guys can initiate a trade till 37,030 or 37,050 in general. As for a gap up, say we open somewhere over here, let Bank Nifty play out. This is a kind of a volatility zone. What could happen if we open with a gap down is that Bank Nifty might just, hover over here for some time and then break out. So let Bank Nifty break out. Once we cross 37,760, you guys can initiate a trade till 37,950. That should be your first target. I think that should be only target, because I think there should be some sort of pullback near 38,000. That's for Bank Nifty. What about Nifty? How can we trade in Nifty? How can we trade in Nifty? So see, Nifty was way more bullish than Bank Nifty, and I'm expecting again Nifty to be again continuing this momentum that we with which we closed in the last hour. So what can you do in Nifty is that if you open flat, you guys can initiate a trade. Your first target should be 17,200. But say we do not open flat, we open somewhere near 17, say 30 or 17 or 20 and 30, again you guys can initiate a bullish trade even over here, because this is support zone, and I think there should be a good bang coming in even over here till 17,200. That should be your upside trade. Say if you open with a big gap up above 17,200, what you guys can do is that let Nifty come near 17,200, let Nifty come take a pullback near 17,200. Once we take a pullback near 17,200, expect if you see a green candle being made somewhere over here, then initiate a trade. Do not just go in and take a trade as soon as we open above 17,200. Do not do that. Wait for a pullback. If there is no pullback, no worries. Just take a day off. Do not take the trade. Do not take any trades. That's for the downside. Once we cross 17,060, your first target should be 17,010 level. For the downside, say if you open with a gap down, say somewhere near 17,030, do not initiate a trade. Wait for Nifty to sustain below 17,000 and then initiate a trade till 16,950. That should be your trade for Nifty. And yeah guys, this was it for this week. I hope you like my weekly analysis, and I hope this helps you guys, and thank you for watching till the end.